with Jen from the Blue Mountains Public Library. Today we are going to be making some summer paper patio lanterns. And we are also going to tie-dye or marble our paper to make them super cool, super unique. Okay, so I'm going to set aside this one. So the first thing that we're going to do, actually before we get to that, I'll let you know what we need. We need shaving cream, food coloring, glue. I'm using hot glue because I don't have the white tacky glue here at home, ruler, scissors, and a pencil. So away we go. Step number one, you line the bottom of a plate, baking sheet, whatever you have at home with the shaving cream. You then take your food coloring and you drop it into the cream. Let's go super creative here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so once you've done that, take a fork, toothpick, and you run it through. To give it the marbling effect. Once you're done, set your fork aside. You take a piece of computer paper, cardstock. You can do it with lined paper, but it's really not heavy enough to form lanterns. Okay, so take your paper. We gently place it on top. We don't press down very hard because we don't want a lot of shaving cream on there. So with your hand, we're gonna guide it. And we kind of just drag it across. There's one side, and then if you'd like, you can go the opposite way with it as well. Okay, off to the next step. So once we have our shaving cream on there, you take a piece of paper towel. Get some. And, sorry, you wipe the extra shaving cream off, just as so. Wiping off the shaving cream is the hardest part, to be honest, because it just doesn't dissolve very quickly. And there we go. So this is where you can decide if you want to run it through the color once more, if you want it super colored, or if you find that just right, we'll use it. So we set it aside for about half an hour to dry. You can also put something heavy on top of it just because it kind of crinkles and the edges turned in, so I just had another heavier baking sheet on top of it to keep its shape. So once we're done dyeing our paper, I'm just going to move this aside, just like so. Get rid of that, and I'm just going to give my hands a quick wipe and the table. Okay, so once your sheet is dry, you take it, and we're going to cut the handle for the lantern. So getting the handle ready is step number one. And I usually go the width of a ruler. Then once you have it measured, cut. Okay, and there's your handle, and we set it aside. We then take our square, we fold it in half, give it a nice crease, okay, and we're going to cut 4 times into it, not to the top, to about, just above halfway. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it should look like that. Okay, so then we're going to open it up. We're going to turn it this way, and we're gonna prepare to glue. So, dab of glue on the top corner, dab of glue on the bottom corner. So once you have your corners glued, take your lantern, accordion it down a couple of times, fold the edges so they're nice and crisp, and it stands on its own. Our next step is our handle. You can glue it onto the outside or onto the inside, whatever you'd like. So I'm going to run my glue gun along the edge here. And I'm going to glue that along the outside. And you can get extra creative with these. You can put some jewels on them if you want to bedazzle them. You can paint some pictures or draw some pictures if you like. You can even cut out a round piece for the bottom and glue it if you have a hot glue gun. And the next time, you guys are at the dollar store or something, you can get a battery operated tea light and set them outside in the summertime on your picnic tables or your patio tables and use them, because they really do capture summer fun. And there you have it, guys. Paper patio lantern that you dip dye yourselves. Thanks so much, and I'll see you again next weekend at 11 a.m. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.